Hello, 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 and whoa! Welcome back to the preparation stream. And suddenly there were many people in here, and now they all left. But okay. So yeah, it's the prep for the Wednesday. We are, I would reckon, at the spot where we... Do I have a bed here for my spawn? I do not. That's still over there, isn't it? Oh, well, yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's a lot of things we need to do. Build our base is one of them. But here we are. So, last time we started to look at some create stuff. Have not proceeded anywhere with that. But that's something that's gonna needs to be done. Boring as hell. And I was looking at some things here. So for the Master of the Sky, we have... We're missing the mechanical arm. That's the thing we're missing. All this is good stuff. Precision mechanism, not so much. So we need to make something for that. Which is basically gonna suck. I hate it. And that's also gonna have to do some recipes for the casing. Gravitational modulating unit. Do I have that? Grav mod unit. I do not. I have the gravity normalizing unit, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna need this also. Super easy to make. And let's just find a slot somewhere down here. There we go. And I could also see that alloy is a thing I'm gonna need to hold in my hands. Let me just do this. So that's done. That's down here somewhere, yep. So let's get some glorious rewards. We want this one also, thank you. Godforged Pearl 4. And this is a Ravenous Bloodlord. 52% lifesteal. Whack! Yes, a place. Do you have any of these? We do not. So we'll stick that somewhere over there. Okay, cool. And another block X1. And more stuff for our thing. Once we get to it, that can go in here. Sticks also, not sure why I'm keeping that in there. And we have the railgun, so that's done. This is super easy. Empty soul gem, that's gonna be a bitch. That makes me lose interest almost. The same with this thing, the blood magic, so boring, but it needs to be done. What do we need from this thing? Yeah, that's the void core, and we get the void crumb from bushwhacking the ender golem, so we need a bigger and better mob farm killer thingy. Up there we're up to... I'll show you. So magnet off. Let's go to the mob farm. I'll show you. It's quite crazy. Because this one, if you look at the top center, it's approaching full. There's 4,500 levels in here. Never had that many levels. And this also needs to be built more, and that needs to be built more. We need to do so much building. And we need to do so much prepping. It's cray-cray. So... Let's have a peek at that. And let's make a snip of that again. So we can grab that. Cool. And I was thinking... So we have... So, okay, so steak. Chronicle of Shadows, okay. A Guide to Apotheosis. I will toss that in there for now. I'm not sure if I need that. Can I craft this? No, we haven't done that yet. So that's the same for all these portals. We have not done that. So we need to get the apotheosis shit done also. Holy crap. We basically done one. We need to go to Ad Astra thing also. Crap. Sometimes I hate the game. Lightning bomb. This stack. How many do I have? I have 2 more. Okay, well, 4 is enough. I'm very curious where my system get white sand from. Okay, so there's that. Rejuvenated flesh. From that we need... Okay, so that's a werewolf. And we got that from villagers nuked with the evil craft bomb, I seem to remember. Alright. Yeah. Affected by looting, yeah. And this was the piercing focus thing, so that needs a blood orb. So that's a thing. Okay, we'll start with the easy things, I guess, which is actually gonna be a create. So we're gonna want a few of these. We're gonna want, let's start with 3. Do I not have a brass plate in my system? That'll be correct. Let's turn that back. Right, so we said 3 of these. Bada bim, bada boom. We're gonna need some of that. We're gonna need a bunch of this. We're gonna need a ton of that. Let's do some large water wheels. And is it gearbox? Let's have a look what that does. Straight connections will be reversed. That does not really matter per se. We can change that around. Okay, cool. Because I had this idea that somewhere over here we'll make like a waterfall which can power these bad boys. Or we could just put this straight into the mountain kind of deal. Okay, let's see, what do we have of... The problem with waterfall is making them go where you want them to go, which can be quite tricky. Tricky. So down here could work. B for bucket. And we have this, the chalice. So if there was a hole here and that was filled with water, how would that flow? Okay, that would flow straight. Kind of wind up like that. Okay, that we can live with. And if it's too wide, it would... That would make it... No, that would not make it spread. That would be the same. Okay, that's not too shabby. And if we add a third... That makes that thing there cool. Other than that, it's quite nice. Okay, cool. Now, is this gonna change anything? No. No, it's not. Okay, so in a shovelerino place. Not that it matters at this point, but... So, we'll take this. And we'll fill in this layer perfectly. Trash can. We're gonna need this bad boy. Something like that. We don't care about these. Put that up. Okay, so then we have that. And I'm already lost as to what I was thinking. How big are these wheels? Okay, they are quite large. Okay. Okay. Let's just try that again. So they are basically 5. That's gonna work, that's gonna work. Cool! That's just fine and dandy. So I could do something as simple as a gearbox there. Yes, I can. And then what? That'll make it into that. Okay, so that also works. Okay, cool. So we could then do something as stupid as like to bring this up for some reason. All right, all right. Let's take it back one. And we will build. What will we build? Oh, peeps in chat. Welcome, welcome. What will we build? And how will we build? We could use some sort of scaffolding to bring this out. That's not gonna look too good along with this, but we don't care. So let's say we make ourselves a little bit of a plateau here. Only place this have to be pretty is from the outside. The rest we can kind of push into the wall. So now if I were to, can I put this on top of that? I can. Okay, and to get it this way we need a big wheel. I cannot do that with a small wheel. All right. Okay, it fits. It's probably the other way around. Let's just skip this. And I would put that on top. No, not that. This. Okay, does that have to be this way? Well, yeah, looks like it. Well, not that that matters. Morning, potato. How's my favorite tater? that's slower and slower, so this must be the wrong way. Let's try this again. So if I do a big wheel, then I put in a small wheel, the big wheel on top, now we're talking. Connected to another small wheel with another big wheel on top. Now we are speeding, boys. Okay. Not sure how much speed I need. But there's that. Okay, so big to small this way. Okay, cool. Got it. So then that's not gonna work. I'm so bad at this mod. Okay, we'll do it this way. And then we're gonna need another big one. We'll put that there, I suppose. Then I can stick that one there. And we have something of a pulley that goes inwards. I'm not even sure. I'm trying to make a small contraption that can make these coins. That's what I'm going for anyway. So that means we have to take a gold plate and run it across these three, come back, repeat the process 5 times. That's the goal. Yeah. So that means we're gonna have to have ourselves a little find me this one. And me and create, well, we manage, but it's not exactly my strong side, to say the least. Yeah, that's no fun. So then we said big wheel, and I could add small wheel. Yes. No, that's the wrong way, you idiot. You add a small wheel, then you add a big wheel with a small wheel. Am I being a retard now? What did I just say? This is going slow. That is slower. That goes at a speed. I need to do this, maybe. Yes! Then we have this one, so that's slightly increasing the speeds. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So then, would that be the same as if I put this there? And then hook that to a small one? I think so. Because then I put this one there, right? It took a minute, but here we are. And I'm guessing we're gonna speed that up once more. So I cannot put a small one here because that's gonna make shit break. So that needs to come there. I'll stick this on top, and it goes what I would consider to be the wrong way. And let me get this with the... Sure. That does not matter, because I can take this one, revert it to this one, and I can plonk that there, and then this one is the right way. Which is this way. Is it fast enough? No. Okay, so then we can stick a... stick a small one there. Can I put a big one on top of that? I can. Okay, that's more like it. And just so it looks kind of legit, we're gonna have to build something around that. Everybody agrees? Of course they do. Okay, so this is the speed at which things run. Woo! So we would then have something. We're gonna have some more space in the roof. Everybody saw that one coming. So are we doing potato? Back in the school? Or what? School's cool, fool. It's a good thing that somebody has faith in me. I'm not sure about myself sometimes. There we are. Just chilling. Chilling good. Chilling good. So if I were to just put a random block here, add this to that. Oh. Never worked at Kiwi, but I did have a stint at RAM 1000 once. Not too long ago. That was alright. Kinda liked it. Relaxing. So this should work, so we'll give it some space and some more space. Make some money. That's always nice. And then comes the thing. Could I do that with this? Could I put these on top? We need a wrenchy boy. There it is. And just tap, tap, tap. And something stupid as some chests on top. We'll start with 3 because that's what we need. Trash can that. And guess not, so barrel it is then. Oak netherite, no, we'll stick with these. That's not a barrel. This is a barrel. So if I add no? That's not how they work. I guess not. Okay, so how about a hopper? Can I point a hopper down to that? No? Can I hold this and ponder? I can. Okay, what does this thing say? Yeah, that's fine. That part I know. Place blocks, use items. Yeah, sure. How do I give it blocks? Is that the thing on the side? Yes. Okay, so in from the side. From that thing. Okay. Let me just do that again. Contraption actors. So harvester, no. Plow, no. Not something. Drill, no. Didn't think about that either. New. Andesite funnel. So I could do that. Can I then hammer this? I can. But that's not gonna fit that thing in between. Okay, so a bit more space then. So let's see here. If then this is supposed to be there, we give it a funnel this way. Can I then give it... Well, that's not what I had in mind, but... Is that gonna work? No. Of course not. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? how about here then? Is that gonna work? No, it's not. God damn it. Okay, so do I then need to put a hopper into there? Is that gonna work? No, it's not. Fucking shit. And a hopper in there is not gonna work either. God damn it! How did I do this the last time? I think I remember. I did something as lame as this. Yeah. That's what we did. Okay, so pickaxe, rock. That means we can still do this thing, so I can add that, that, and that. Break this, break that, break that. Add this, we'll add that. We're just going to require hoppers. We're just not going to fill them with anything. What do you have now? Oh, you're still full, that's what you are. Okay, okay. We're good? We're good. Okay, cool. Add one more hopper over here. Alright. Why aren't these pointing the same way? Does this even matter? Probably not, but we'll keep them the same way. Okay. So then we're gonna need so we'll say, yeah, it'll be fine. We'll put that there, and I will add this thing here. Break that. Oi! I'll put that to there. Mechanical belt. That okay? So that only costs 1. Okay, cool. That's how we spell gold. No, it's not. Plate. We don't have that recipe. Oh lord. Okay, we'll use this one. Substitution en a blood. That's how they say it in France. I'm pretty sure. You can be there. Give me 10. So give me a stack of this. That's a stack of this. That's a stack of that. So just for show, I'm going to toss that in there. That's totally wrong. Let's grab these. In the first one, we want the small cogs, and then we want the big cogs, and then we want these bad boys. So if I turn magnet off and toss, nothing happens. Of course it doesn't, because these are not connected to swingy. Of course. so. Okay. Let's break these again and see if I stand. If I stand here, we get those. Okay, cool. We'll just keep those up there. So then we're gonna need this bad boy. Boink, boink, and boink. Make some space. Okay, and now if I then do this to that and this to that, we have some deployers doing stuff. Okay, so let's try this again. Small, big nugget. So we'll give it a small, a big, a nugget. Why do you do that? Why do you do that? You're supposed to hold it. Oh, it's because of these wheels, of course. Probably, yes. Stupidos. So if I were not to give this a big one... What the hell? You're supposed to hold it. Did I give you more? Oh, I gave it a stack, didn't I? Why is the game so mean to me? Alright, so if I toss the plate down, is that gonna stop on the first one? No. That's not gonna happen. Okay, does that mean that these are too high? Maybe. Let's try this again. We'll bring it a few over, come to think of it. So I'm not sure of how far away I can go, but let's try that. This dude. Perfect. So we'll start the first one here. Okay. Can I wrench this? Yes. Perfect. And then we said hoppers. we said barrels. Cool. Now, if I am to give you this, haha, I'm a pro. Shut up. And not sure if it's allowed to say the word shaft, but here we go. Okay, so let's try this again. We'll have this to there. Wonderful. And this one to here. Boom. And we have action. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Smack it. Dun, 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 dun. Smack it. Dun, 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 dun. And it gets yoinked. And it's gonna stay basically over here. So what we could then do, okay, magnet off. Let's just use some regular barrels. So if I am to put a barrel here, with something as simple as a hopper on top, that should work. Yes. And we do this barrel there, and we add this to the side, and that is going out, isn't it? Yes. Is he now gonna stop on the first thing? He is. Beautiful. So, nugget, big one, and a small one. Yes? Smack. Smack. Into the hopper, and et voila. So we then find ourselves some peppers. We need some more of these bad boys. That's okay, yeah, it fits one stack upgrade. I want 2 of these. So I can put one in there. And I will put one in here. That should make this stack up to 32. This is gonna be brilliant and muy perfecto. And we're gonna need this one. So let's grab this one. Can I do this with this? I can. Cool. And I will add this and that to the whitelist. That should suck them out, put them into here, and push them out again. Very cool. So now it should be safe for me to toss these in there, these in here, and those in there. And once they stop, We go back here. We add the second one also to that. So we can take this out. We'll add a third layer to that. Feel like a boss. So if you wonder about anything about Create, yeah, you know, just ask me. I know totally what I'm doing all the time. Mostly. But this belt could not go any faster, actually. Then we have precision mechanism. Okay, so let me get nuggets. Iron nuggets. 6, 7, 8 stacks. Perfect. Where's the small ones? There they are. I said 6, right? Did I say 6? No, I said 8, didn't I? 7, 8. So let's see, that's the big gear. And the small ones there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I should then be able to just toss these up here. And they should come nicely in an ordered fashion. And get smacked, transferred. These will stay to be next in line. That wasn't too hard. It was a little bit hard, but not too hard. All right. We'll let that run for a little bit. How are these things coming? I know this is full. How are you doing? Woohoo! That's still running. Oh, we need to check our antimatter thingy. And we need to build also. Boy. How many antimatters do we have over here? Antimatters. Aight. We have 459. How's the nuclear silo doing? It should be all empty. We're at the worst, a tiny amount in the top. It's glorious. We have so much building to do also. But it's looking very cool though. I like this world. So far my favorite world. How is this thing going? I know I checked that like a week or so ago. We're at 10k. We can fit 16k. Okay. So it's moving forward. You're full. We don't have more for you because we needed a Beniotite. 262,000 we can fit. Okay, so that's a backlog. Cool. You should be running because you are being fed Verderium, of which we have 475,000. That's a decent amount. How does that look in our pyramid? Yeah, that's full. This is, no, it's not. It's almost full. And this one is also doing fine. This is fine, right? Yes, it is. Chef's kiss. And yeah, it's coming along, I think. It's starting to look very nice. Not much happened building-wise though, but last time we did that thingy for our immersive engineering, isn't that what this is called? Yes. So we're making creosote in... Are you running? No, we turned you off, didn't we? We stopped the... Is this not it? No, that's not it. We stopped... What did we stop? We stopped something. Wasn't it this one? Yeah, because you need creosote. Oh! Yeah, it's over here. We stopped this one. What did this even make again? Oh, it made the plastic thing. These guys, Duraplast, which we need to make the railgun, but we have 800. So we have basically, what's that? 10 stacks almost? We're never gonna need that many. But it's like, it's starting to look like a kingdom, which is a total mix and match. We have some Egyptian stuff, and that's going to be next to the water wheels and a ton of cogs on that side. Going to be a windmill here up in the mountains. We're going to build something around that also, and up there we'll make the setup for the brass casing and the andesite casing. Isn't that the thing? Yeah, the different casings. That'll be up there. What's with the caps lock? Keep that off. Not done, are you? No. Okay, create is kind of cool. Not gonna lie. All right, that's one thing done. Let's see, what do we got? Snow Queen, Urgast predictions for days, and Ender Dragon predictions. Maybe we can turn some of that off. Let's see what we have. Urgast, we can turn that off. What did we say for shulkers? We have no shulkers, right? No, because we are just dropping that right out somewhere. Yeah. We'll turn that off. Hoglin, yeah, we'll turn that off. We'll keep the Wither. We can take the Snow Queen and the Tower Wood. So that's gonna leave us with 2 Withers for now. Star. How are we for stars? 837,000 nether stars. Oh, someone did a likey smack. Thank you, thank you. Oh, oh, there's me eating food. Okay, okay. Cool, 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 cool. Now this doesn't render too far away. Or does it? Yes, it does. What's that? Oh, that's donkey. All right, all right. Okay, it's done. That means we're gonna have all of that. Something fudged up for some reason. Why? This is too quick, that's why. Well, it's close enough. Let's do 30 more. That way we'll know this is 32. So we'll let that run, see what happens. $32. Mark of la question. You can toss that in there, and we'll toss that in, this and that. That goes in there, that goes in there. Sleepy time goes right here. Cool. Okay, we did not make that, did we? No, we probably did not. We're gonna need a mechanical arm recipe. Then click that, everything here should be in the plus. Okay, cool. Now I need 20 of these. Can that be calculated? Almost, but not. Okay, let's remove this, remove this, remove that. We can remove this and that and this. He does not notice that I have 20 railguns. Doesn't matter. Let's start it. And he's also going to schedule the nitro capacitors. That means you're going to F up something. Cancel. We don't have them there. That's because... Wait, what? Wait, what? It's not in here. It is the player transmitter. Nitro. Give me 19 of these. We have 2. So make me 18 more. We have 20 singularities. Cool. Mechanical arms. Give me that. Railgun, we have plenty. Grav. 20. Okay, so that's gonna require those bad boys. And the other thing is okay, let's see. Universal terminal or universal grid? That's this one. 20. Yeah, that's not gonna take too long. The other bad boys though, they're gonna take a minute. All right. 6 hour 15. Ooh. But once these are done, that should be it. Yes, yes. You're not done yet? God damn it. That's gonna give us enough for 20 stars. We only need 18 basically to get the B. And once we have the B, it's just a matter of question for things to kind of like roll out. What did we use that thing for? Bouncy, okay. Is that it? Not sure why that's there. We don't need that, don't need that. We need ether gas also to get going. We're at 19. Oh, that's this one. We're still waiting for that. Okay, okay, okay then. Fine. I missed the jump. How many eggs do I have now? Only 327? Well, you're not loaded, so what would you expect though? These aren't loaded either, I think. Not quite sure about that. It's gonna take a minute. Create. Metal boiler. That requires 55. Cool. So it's a 9x9. Okay, fine. Very professional, Calisto. Very fine. And just to be a little bit obnoxious, so we're gonna require a bunch of stuff here. So let me just, so I'm gonna try and lay this out in the barrel. So let me get something we have a ton of. Let's get some cobblestone. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yoinks. And yoinks. That's gonna be like that. And there's gonna be a thing like that. Yes, yes. Does that seem correct? I think so. That's our star. Can I lock this somehow? Oh, there is. Okay, whatever. And let's see. Let's start with alloy. So that's gonna be this one. This we're gonna need 28 times 20. Calculator. That's 560. Subtract the 47 that we got. That's 513. So we need 513 more. So let's get that thing started. We'll take some so we can start. Does that seem correct? That seems correct. So that's 20. And then from this should be that. And another alloy is this. We're gonna need 40 of this, which we have. It's gonna be there and there. Perfect. And let's see. Nether star. Okay, that we can do. Oh, what? Damn. All right, so we're gonna grab the withers and we're gonna pump up production. We need a lot. Hello. Whoop, whoop. Back to 4. I was like pretty sure we were on top of those things, but apparently we were not. Not even close. Holy crap. Really? Okay. Okay. Ouch. As they say. Thought we had this covered. Apparently we don't. Does that seem about right? That seems about right. Alright. Damn, son. Alright. But we're on the way. We're doing things, we're on the way. How's this thing doing? Okay, it stopped. Oh, wait. Okay, did he manage to make 32 or did he mess that up? He messed that up. for some reason. That's wrong. Okay, I'm missing a backpack right now. Found it. We're not gonna need any more of these. Let's just throw those in there. We'll wait for the last two, and we're gonna rock on. Not sure what could make this break. Is it because I go too far away and it gets like unloaded? 1464. 14. Okay, the numbers are correct. Did that mean that's the last round? No, he made one. For some reason. Alright. Fog it. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody. Backstreet's battle right. Well, this is the loot bag right now. There's a lot of stuff in here. That I had a thought. I need to go to overall mining setup. I need to go in here, and of all the things in here, we need to find iron ore. Cool. Select the first corner. Let's just make a massive one, shall we? first corner. Fly faster, my dude. We'll do that. That's 31 by 10. That's 310 chunks. Lovely. We don't need the resources, but hey, what's a man supposed to do? Bump. Boom, 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 boom. Already getting iron. Which we need. I learned that. So we'll let that run. Let's F9 twice again, and let's map. Chunk loaded, lovely. That's where we fight our Gaia dude. Not gonna bother with that at the moment. Oh yeah. All right. So. What's next then? I would love to find more of these overgrowth seeds. I spent a ton of time in dungeons, nothing. You know what? Let's take a few minutes. So, alloy Paxel, and I have a waypoint that says end busting start from here. Let's go there. We'll take that one with us. We have raided it. Let's just double check that I had not left one of the things I said I'm looking for behind. I had not. Let's make that the sword. We're just looking for loot. Nothing in there. Is there anything inside this one? No, that's where I just came from. Okay, okay, okay. How about down here? Nah. Ah, we might as well just go down. Oh. Unfortunate. I'll take another one. Okay, so map. This is where we flew straight to that thing. So we'll just go slightly on the diagonal this way, I suppose. Structure compass. Ancient city, no. And city. Select. So now 400 blocks away, and it's not the one I came to, really? Oh, it's a small one here. Yeah, that's not gonna have any loot. No loot for us in there. So we'll just tap that every once in a while as we move this way. Okay, so there's usually some loot in these also, so we can have a quick look. Enderby, okay, cool. A broom, nothing. Lip. Cloud and bottle, we have several. Not gonna bother. Oh, one more. Okay, okay. Thought I had you wrecked. But dude, you did. Different traps we're activating here, but we don't really care. Is that it? Really, really? It could fly though. This is where we came in, right? Nothing here, nothing there. Micro missiles. Oh, we get a void core, that's right. Save that. Save these. We'll save that. We'll save this. The rest is junk. Can I have some torches? Let's put that in our offhand. We can zoom around a little bit. It's probably a dead end with something. Oh, that's a regular in the chest. I don't need that. Hello. That's a one shot. Instant death. Oh, that's one. Jesus, I'm not even looking. Really? We are too powerful. Still nothing of the things I really want or need. Look at the negative effects adding up. Not as OP as in the regular ATM9, but hey, still something. Enemy crit. Dude. Not sure why I bothered coming down here, but here we are. Sure. And I know for a fact that I do like these lanterns. So while we're down here, we'll nab them. Oh, and also crying obsidian is nice. At least if there's like a few batches or someone else sticking together, that's what I'm trying to say. Any rooms we haven't checked? Probably is. Oh. This is probably where I'm supposed to come down. Yeah. Oh, here we have some stuff. Let's grab some of these void crystal blocks. They are kind of cool. That'll be fine. We said this way. I think. Yes. It's like how hard is this supposed to be? It's a good thing we have flight though. It's another one of these. So we're supposed to come in from here, I suppose. I would guess. Gonna give ourselves a small little flight though. Cool, right? Then we come into this. Whack and a whack and a whack. Some loot. Let's drop that. Okay, something set off a trap. It wasn't me. Mundo beater. We like some mundo beater. We don't have mundo beater in here. No, we don't. And oh, we don't need that thing. So then we are out here. We'll pushback this dude. We'll grab this. We'll grab that. The rest is junk. Another chest. I picked those up, not sure why. And then we kind of like yoink this thing. Then we're down here. Let's see, we'll take that for sure. Always take that. Dragon scales, you betcha. Yes, 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 yes. Why not? Why not? That's a 2-shot. Yes, yes. Sure. Okay, so that's that. That's not going to do anything. That means this is the right way. Oh, that's a dead end now. You don't need ender chests. You ain't gonna bother going down to this other dude here. We'll take a Walden Wing. We'll always take the Walden Wings. It's kind of mazy, but not too mazy, if that makes sense. That's supposed to be there. We're not gonna bother, so we're just gonna go up. Okay, cool. Okay, now we have 1,000 blocks. Please be something of, I was about to say significant size, but both you and I know we're not going to be that lucky, probably. Smallest village ever. It's not even going to be any loot in here. Okay. Or is there? Is there anything at all in here? No. There is nothing. Well, it might be. Or then again, it might not be. God damn it. Damn it. Dagnabbit. Watch me misclick this any moment and throw my compass into the void. Okay, we have another one. Cool. Let's just load some map also. Okay, that's a big one, and it even got a boat, so we can get another set of elytras. Just what the doctor ordered, you did. So Mundabiter. I don't even bother looking at the armor. Should be something in here, right? No? Have I been swindled? Dude. Die. Nothing in there? Oh well. In here then, do you have anything? No. Okay. Nothing? Nothing. There's another one of these dudes. They don't even give anything. Guess, is this really the only treasure in here? Talk about ripping me off. Aha! Oh yeah. Okay, Samundabiter. Dude, give up. Yeah. In here then, does this little thingy have anything? That's really that should have had something. Talk about robbing a brother. Oh well, at least we got ourselves an Elytra. Elytra. Don't want. Which was something. I said for map. Nothing useful. How do people do this in vanilla? I can't even remember. Just fly straight? Then whack a couple of ender dudes along the way to repair shits? Probably. 155. Alright, we have 1600 blocks. Not a single seed. Okay, let's give it a little time to do the loady load here. A small one. Okay, nothing here, okay. That's empty then. It's not a critical thing, but I would like to have it for my botany area. For my flowers to grow one, so they do things faster. Alright. Finally, wasn't too far away. Johnny the Nilly Willy. Oh, it's a boat. So that's at least decent. Nothing useful. A light one as gem. Gem. I'll keep one more of these. I swear it says 16 to 22 stacks. ATM line. What? I'm not even sure this running around in the end constitutes as a dungeon. And frankly, I really don't care either. It should basically just be based on loot stuff, I would guess. But I could be wrong. Because I flew around in the overworld for basically hours. Not a single seed. Oh, there's another one right next to me. And another boat. Sweetness! And there's a third. Does that also have a boat? That would be sick. Probably not. Nah. Nothing. Is there gonna be anything in here? No. Yeah. No, of course not. Blah. That's the next city. What's this one? Okay, let's go into here and upwards. Because this has the... Shut up. So again, absolutely nothing. God damn it. Why does the game suck so hard sometimes? Anybody? Or is this not dungeony enough? Like, do we need like what's the phrase? End stronghold kind of dealios, or what? Okay, 2x2k. Okay, so we're not. We're probably not gonna run into another Chaos Dragon. For us backwards. We didn't go backwards. Right. Seven. $2. Okay, Lost City. I suppose, unless we see someone like right next to it. Okay, we got a boat. So let's loot that first, like we usually do. Missed me. Alright, some horns. Scales, all of the scales. We'll take the light rose also. We'll take this. We'll take that. The Mundebeater. Other than that, shits. Other than that, it's basically not even worth looting. Nothing in here. Next thing is like the two dudes on the outside. Ain't got nothing on me. Okay, so that's the boat. Anything else around here? Nah. Okay. So we'll plop down a waypoint inside the boat. Ooh, did you die? Yes, you did. Give me a minute and BRBs. All right, we're back. Let's do... Well, let's... Before we fly away, let's have a look at these towers. Like, what are these made of? Dusky myolite. That sounds like some bitch. Is this also myolite? Yes. Let me grab some. This is like a... Okay, we call that myolite. And... They change color when they're next to each other, is that it? Alright. Will bite, as they say. Stick that in there. Okay, what did I originally have there? Oh, that's that thing. That was the thing from the end. Like the gilded blackstone or whatever it's called. Okay, so oh, hello. We'll take some. Don't need it, but we'll take it. Right, cool. So that's a thing. What did you say the black stuff was? That also, that was the dusky thing, was it not? Yes, okay. We'll take that also. Take a bunch of the stuff. Yes, I am planning on something. At some point, you'll see what it is. Oh, sorry. My bad. Oh, did you hurt yourself? You idiot. Okay, let's grab one more of these dudes. We're like... dig our way down kind of deal here. Oh. The feeling like I chugged a gallon of Coke or something. Is that sufficient, we think? How much is that? 3,005. Ah, what the hell. We are here. Well, let's grab the last two also. I'm gonna just grab these in between also, because why not? I know he's there, I'm just like... Okay, that's a freaky sound. What the hell? That's an angry dog. And this dude is a two-shot. Okay, and he just attacked some ender boy. Or girl. We're not discriminating here on this channel. While I'm grabbing it, I just want to grab a bunch. Okay, how we're looking? 3 and 6. Okay, a bit more of the this here colorful stuff. So we are like well, not synchronized in the numbers, but at least a little bit closer, if that's even possible. Oh, I gotta close a window here. It started to rain like a mud trucker. Why do I gotta get the small veins? Give me a decent sized vein so I can go home. Close enough. Let me fix the window. Did I even press all my buttons? Yes, I did. Cool. Ouch. This is gonna fix one window. The other one here is close to the roof thingy, so it's not as exposed. All right, put that away. Put that in construction mode. Alright. How many are we scheduled? 200 more, okay. Okay. Only 200 more. That's quite a lot. Anyways. Boink. Yeah, I know. I'm a bit tired of the Minecrafting. So I guess I'm gonna pop over to the Valo for the rest of the day, and I'm gonna have a think about Wednesday, and I'll see you all then. Ta-ta.